Continuing on, now what I want to do is put some animation on this and then rig this part to follow along this path. So to do that, what I'm going to do is come in and add a spline for this to slide along. Go to my shapes, get my line tool, let's get zoomed in here where we can see most of it, and set a point here and set a point here, ones that are roughly or as close as you can, and where the centers of those would be. And then I'm going to go to the modify panel with it and go to vertex mode and select both and right click and tell it I want those to be Beziers, so that, and then get my move tool and let's move this one so that it kind of takes off in the direction of the curve, and then this one, and just so it sort of follows right there in the center of that curve. May need a little bit more adjustment on that one, and there we go, and that's close enough. And again, this is a good reason for centering everything. That way this thing will be centered with it, although I don't think that's really going to matter in this case. Actually, I guess it will too, yes, since the center of this object will need to be centered on that. But coming back to this, let's now select this piece and come to the motion tab, and under the assign controller rollout, which is kind of hard to find sometimes, it's right up here at the top and it's closed. So let's open it up and go down to position, and in this case I want to click on the assign controller to it and look for the path constraint and pick that, and then over here under the add path, let's click that and add that path, and you see it's going to slip up along, on top of this thing, because at frame 100 it's there at 100%, and at frame or frame 0 it's at 100 or 0%, and at frame 100 it's at 100%. So I think what I want to do is put some animation on this and then come back and adjust this, so that because if I start adjusting all this now and then I animate it, it's going to be a little, it's going to be kind of weird. So what I want to do is get out of add path mode, select the controller down here, we'll turn on auto key and the rotate tool, and I'm just going to rotate this thing down till this is level. And let's put this at frame 50, so that when we rotate it down, we can then copy the 0 frame back to 100, and it'll rotate back up. So and you can either grab it from the controller right here, or if you have that x-axis rotation on, in fact, yeah, let me go to world mode here, yeah, and make sure I have the x-axis rotation selected. Then all I have to do is go out to this thing, and I'm just going to rotate it down to that's kind of right there on top. And while I'm still here in this mode, I'm going to pick the footrest and rotate it up till it kind of levels out right there. And so now, this is all up, and what I can do is now come back. Let's kind of test to see what's happening. Yeah, that's doing good. And while I still have this selected, let's get that, move it to 0, hold down shift and copy it to 100, and let's do the same thing with the controller here. Let's move it to 0 and shift and copy it to 100. So it should, now if I play it, go up and down. Yeah, this is all looking good. This is going to jerk back and forth, but we can fix that. Let's get out of auto key, stop that. Actually, I may still want to be in auto key when I adjust this. Now I'm going to pick this piece, and let's go out to 50 here, and actually we may want to start at 0, and yeah, let's move its key to, I don't know why it defaults to that 1. It seems like odd behavior to me. And let's see, get our, actually I don't need to move it, I just need to adjust the path here, so that, oh, I think it's looping. Yeah, let's take that out and pull that down to its, kind of somewhere. Actually, it looks like, yeah, maybe 100% might do it. And then let's see here at 50. Let's move it back up to maybe 29 or 30. Let's see what we get here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, so maybe or actually, yeah, that looks really good right there. And then on out here to 100. Okay, that looks good. Got a little bit of slippage out at the end there. We may need to do a little bit of moving or rotating of this, but I'm going to try to avoid that. Let's see what would happen if we got rid of that. Let's just try adjusting that. Yeah, let's try, let's see, somewhere here. Where is it really kind of getting out of space? Maybe about right there. Pull it up a little bit. Yeah, right there. And a little bit of slippage over here, so adjust that. Yeah. So now this thing should, see how it looks when we play it. Yeah, going up. And if this is tilting too far forward, it's probably a matter of rotating it some and then adjusting it accordingly. So we may have to rotate it. So if we wanted it a little more vertical, and we may have to then do some positioning or rotation or constraining. So let's see what we can get here. Yeah, may have to be a combination of percentage and let's see. Yeah, these keys may be getting in the way now, so let's try deleting those and maybe doing a little adjusting from there. Yeah, these may not. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's good. May not need this key. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. It's real close. It's got a little bit of slippage in it. But and what we'll need to do too is, let's see, let's copy this thing and get that rotation key, and shift and drag it to there so that it rotates back. Yeah. Whoop. Wait a minute. Why did that go? Well, maybe we just hand rotate it. Let's see where it was. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's move that key to there. Oh, we're getting a little bit of movement prior to it rotating. And we're getting slippage right there. So let's see, adjust that. Yeah, we may have to then put a little bit of rotation on that to get to that. Again, it's a little bit of how you want to adjust this. You could make the path longer if you needed to, or move the path. Again, it's it's a matter of wanting to making sure you keep all that. Let's do that. It's what you want it to do. May just be a timing issue of I don't really know when this thing should be up and when it should be back, so I may be looking at it wrong. But I think the critical thing here was to get this piece working, and then this would just be a matter of adjusting location, rotation, and timing. And again, you can get some really nice work out of controllers here to do these kinds of things. So I hope this helps, and I will see you in class.